Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lala and today I'm going to be showing you guys how I made my chicken cordon bleu. Okay, this is not traditional chicken cordon bleu, so it's a little bit different. Yeah, let's jump right in. Alright, so here I have a Ziploc bag. I pretty much just cut the ends open, and then I have my chicken breast that I kind of cut open a little bit just to make it a little flatter, and then I have my mallet, my meat mallet. I'm using the flat side, the smooth side, and I'm just going to pound this out until it's even. I'm going to be touching the meat throughout just to make sure whatever side is too thick, that's the side I'll focus on. Okay, so until it's nice and even and flat. Okay, alright, so now that's done. I'm using mortadella. It's one of my favorite meats. So instead of using ham, like plain old ham, I'm using the mortadella. It's very delicious because it has like little peppers in it and stuff, so it gives it another flavor. Okay, and I'm also using Havarti cheese. I know people usually use Swiss for this, but no, I'm using Havarti for mine. You can do whatever you want with this, you know, it doesn't have to be ham and Swiss or whatever else goes into chicken cordon bleu. I'm pretty much winging this at this point because I remember how it tasted, but how it's made, not too sure. So I'm pretty much winging this, but yeah, I'm just gonna roll this up now after I added my cheese. Just gonna roll it up, and then I'm going to use a saran wrap. I'm gonna place the breast in there, and I'm going to, like, how would you say it? Like wrap it up, like, so I'm gonna roll it and then I'm gonna twist it, right? That's to hold everything in together. And then yeah, and then I'm gonna pop that in the fridge. But I want to show you another way that you could do this. It doesn't have to be with the cheese slices or anything. You can use shredded cheese for this as well. So I'm gonna show you that, but pretty much you're gonna do the same thing. You're gonna pound out the meat until it's even. Then I'm using my mortadella. You can use 1 or 2 slices, doesn't matter. I'm using marble cheese in here. I'm just gonna place that in the middle, and I'm going to wrap that up. So yeah, you can do it this way as well if you don't have the cheese slices, because I know they're not as cheap as the shredded cheese, so it's up to you. So I'm just gonna do the same thing, put it in the saran wrap, and then twist it a little bit, and then tie it up, and then place it in the fridge to chill. You can put it in the freezer as well, but not for too long, just to make sure everything like is holding together. Alright, so now that's done. I'm adding 2 eggs with a splash of milk. Whisk that up until the yolks are beaten together. And here I have my homemade breadcrumbs. I'm just gonna season that a little bit with a little bit of salt and pepper. Not too fancy, but that does give it a really good taste as well. Stir that in. Alright, and here I have my plain flour. So first I'm going to unwrap this, unwrap my chicken. Place it in the flour first. Make sure to coat very well. Then I'm going to dip it in my egg yolk. And then I'm going to place it in my breadcrumbs. Make sure to cover every inch of this, okay? Put it aside and continue. So one thing I didn't do here, my chicken should have been tighter, like like wrapped more tightly, but it's chicken and it's slippery in a way, so it was a little bit challenging for me, but it did turn out really well actually. I didn't mind if the cheese oozed a little bit. It didn't matter, it just tastes awesome. Okay, So now that's done, my oil has been preheated, and I'm just going to add some in. This is mostly for color and to seal that chicken around the filling in the middle. So I'm going to be popping this in the oven as well. Okay, so it's not to cook this all the way through. It's just to give it that nice golden color. But if you're doing the health conscious thing where you don't want to use oil at all, I mean, you could bake this. You don't have to do this part. You could just put it straight in the oven. Alright, and then I'm just going to do the rest of them and then pop them in the oven. Alright, so now it's in the oven. I'm going to do my bechamel sauce. I hope I'm saying that right, bechamel. Alright, so I have my butter here. I'll leave everything in the description box below and what I put into all of this, from the chicken cordon bleu to the bechamel sauce. Okay, so I'm just going to melt that up. So now that's almost melted. I'm just going to press some garlic cloves into that. Make sure your heat is not too high, okay, because you don't want to burn this, or pretty much you don't want to burn it. So make sure your heat is like maybe medium is fine. And yeah, stir that baby in. Gonna add my milk and my flour, stir that in to combine. I'm going to add my cheese and my mustard. Okay, stir that in until it's smooth, nice and smooth. Okay, keep stirring because the flour might create lumps. So just stir until it's nice and smooth, okay? Okay, so now that's done. Let's start plating this up. So I basically just made some mashed potatoes and some broccoli for my sides. So yeah, we're just gonna cut this up. There you go. And then I'm going to add my sauce to that. This was filling, you guys. I know it might not look like a lot on the plate, but the breast with the potatoes and the broccoli, it was filling. Okay, so you don't have to put a lot of sides on it. And there you go. Look how delicious that looks. Yes. There you go. Anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.